So it's Toronto now. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the court for Indiana, they've got Paul George. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then there's Hill, and it's Allen in at the power forward.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Here's DeRozan, following the basket by George Hill. That is good. 22 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And it's Hill penetrating. Plays it up and banks it in. And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the third Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, you know, Bosch and Vinsanity, the other two. Lowry also participated in the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors.
Yeah.
Pacers trail by 5. Floats one up. Ross grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another shot. Raptors get it back. They shoot again. Misses off the left iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the dunk by Scola.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Clock at 2, DeRozan, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And that one comes up a bit short.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off. That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The long distance 3 is buried. Lowry's got 20 points. Pacers trail by 8. It's stolen by DeRozan. He dishes it to Lowry. And the foul on Monte Ellis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Raptors. Screen by Scola, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 3 on 3, and it's blocked. Down low, and it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
It's blocked. And back by George. Now the Pacers moving it up. Allen, right side. The shot's good on the assist by George. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Well, the Raptors show they can be a force in offense once again. That was very clearly a strength of the team last year, Greg.
Yeah, and Toronto has a lot of guys that can hurt you in a variety of ways. They can score in the half court, but are really explosive enough to get out and run if teams want to push the tempo.
Here's the break. Still against Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. To the inside. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. And he gets the bucket. Biyombo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Some changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Scola. Johnson comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Goes up the baseline. George, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And here is Joseph. He's got 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too.
Yeah.
But he settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the two. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally? Become a great player. Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
And here is Allen. Patrick Patterson getting it to go from deep moments ago. Outside, George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 15 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Pacers trail by 15.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Patterson. That 3 off the mark. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%.
You know, for DeMar DeRozan, scary to think that he's still scratching the surface of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014, was a little dinged up last year, but still very effective. No doubt he's the real deal.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Here's Patterson following the score by Indiana. Good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice. Nice drop.
Pacers trail by 15. And it's Ellis penetrating. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 8, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Allen. And it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. Here's Biyombo. The three-pointer, no good. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Biyombo. That's good. Pacers trail by 15. Timeout called the Pacers. Indiana didn't have a great record on the road last season. Only went Clark 15 and 26 on the year, and it cost them down the stretch.
It really did, Kevin. I mean, the Pacers had a bumpy year with all of the injuries, particularly with George being out for most of the year. His absence was most noted in those tough road games, I think.
Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Miles. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Miles has got 18 points in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Joseph. 7 points in the game. Here's Powell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Pacers in 5th.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Hill. Sets the screen for Hill. To the inside, here's Mahinmi. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 12.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Joseph. Over to the left wing. Powell kicks to Patterson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Patterson's got 11 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Raptors leading by 14. Lets it go from the wing. From downtown. Shot by Joseph, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Miles. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, He's good on those inside. Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Pacers trail by 16. Hill kicks to Turner. Pick up by Hill. And it's Turner off the drive. Indiana again missing. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. 56 seconds left in the third. And it's Hill penetrating. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Valanciunas comes in for Biyombo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Pacers trail by 17. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And that one's good. Miles has got 4 points in the quarter. Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Hill.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his third rebound on the night. With the floater. Hill, no good. Now Lowry from deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Let's take them back.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Raptors leading by 13. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Powell. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Pacers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And it's Ellis penetrating. Good on the shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on. The interior. They've established their inside presence. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Luis Scola. He's checked in for Patterson. And it's DeRozan in for Powell.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now, here's Lowry. Screen by Scola. And the Deflection by Mahinmi. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Allen's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Lowry with the ball. Screen by Scoa. 4 on the clock. The drive by Lowry. It's rebounded by Indiana. Ellis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely, it's the blocks, the rebounds, you name it, he's done it.
Now here is Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. There's the double team with Allen. Back to Lowry. Kicks to DeRozan. And taken away by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor. Oh wow. That's a beautiful jam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Here's Miles. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's DeRozan. Stolen by George. Here's Ellis. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, they... Toronto lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Allen.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Scoa, no luck.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here is Lowry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's George following the score by DeMar DeRozan.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Valanciunas passes to Lowry. Fires the three. Goes back up. And he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here is Miles. DeRozan defending. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the basket by Hill. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Back to Lowry. Now the feed to DeRozan. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's George finishing it off.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Scola. Oh, and that one, no. No question, powered it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so here is Indiana. The dish to Miles. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Miles has got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside Lowry. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Hill. Here's George, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And so it's Indiana with it. The drive by Ellis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
That is good. 14 points now for Valanciunas.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. take it.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Ellis. Goes up off the inbound. Again, the miss by Ellis.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Hill drives in. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his third rebound tonight. And the jam by Ross.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now here is Hill. Here's George. Biyombo with the block. Now here's Joseph. Launches a three. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And George, here we go. Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And
on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Misses the wing J.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Joseph. 9 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
And it's Hill penetrating. Indiana moving the ball around. For 3, Ellis. And that one's good. Ellis has got 10 points here in the second half.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
There's the double team with Allen. Joseph dishes to Ross. Four on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. All sorts of time. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Well, I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011. The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
From past the arc, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And, guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You could see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming, but that's where it ended up being.
Now here's Joseph after Jordan Hill's miss. Here's Caboclo. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Pacers trail by 7. Nobody near George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 26 points for Paul George. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Ross passes to Caboclo. And here is Ross. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Finishes the break with a slam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
Oh, tremendous instincts, Greg, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Ross. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Ross. He's got 26 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
There have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
Indiana trailing here, and up the court come the Pacers on the break. George has got the ball. Allen, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Toronto calls timeout. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for Joseph. Now here's Ellis. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 28 points now for Terrence Ross.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 1:02 left in the game. .102 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ellis goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
What a game for Ellis. He has 29 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, Monte Ellis, what an offensive force he can be.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
Here's Lowry. Misses from close range.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Lowry. Paul George making his last shot.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Toronto with the ball.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Pick up by Hill. Jumper off the screen. Oh, off target. Biyombo. Oh, it's... Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Terrence Ross is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Biyombo at center. No good off the back of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The Pacers shooting well. They're at 45%. To the paint, here's Hill. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Indiana leading. Hill kicks to Miles. And George now top of the key. Biyombo with the block. Hill against Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah,
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Biyombo. Excellent D there from Allen. Pacers leading by 4. Hill drives in. It's Allen on the wing. Outside for Miles. Again, Indiana.
Assisted by LaVoy Allen.
The Raptors have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. Stolen by Miles. Now Hill. Wide open look. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Biyombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan's shot is good.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. And George, here we go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. George has got 33.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Patterson can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Hill, no good. Raptors trail by 5. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Patterson. He has 17 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 1. 1:43 left to play in the first overtime. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Valanciunas comes in for Biyombo. And it's Luis Scola in for Patrick Patterson. Hill, a screen on Ross. Now the pass to Allen. From 11 feet away. And the jumper falls for him. And the Pacers lead by 3. Toronto's gotten only 1 of their first 4 attempts from three-point range to fall here in overtime. It's stolen by Hill. 11 feet away. Scola with the rebound. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Raptors trail by 4. DeRozan in the corner. Lowry dishes to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From deep. Knocks down the 3.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Stolen by Miles. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Ross kicks to Scola. The 3 won't fall. And now they foul and stop the clock. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.